Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I wanted to talk about why context matters when it comes to exercise. Now, I often get questions asking, hey Remi, can I do a bird dog with a disc bulge? Or can I plank with my disc herniation? And to be quite frank, I don't know. I really don't know the answer because I am not assessing you. I'm not working with you. I don't know if you're symptomatic or you're asymptomatic, and I don't know what your technique looks like on these exercises that you're performing. So that question in itself is hard to answer. So the point being though, that I'm trying to say is that context matters when it comes to exercise. What you have to realize or understand, and just using the example of a back injury and let's say a disc bulge, first of all, if you have a disc bulge, are you symptomatic or asymptomatic? Because that's going to play a big role in performing the exercise. Now, assuming you are symptomatic and you have back issues, is the symptoms actually from the disc bulge or is it from something else? That's another thing you have to check off. Third thing now is when it comes to the exercise, let's use the bird dog for example. Let's say the bird dog makes your symptoms worse or it triggers your pain. Why is the bird dog triggering your pain? Is it a technique issue? Are you performing the exercise with correct technique? Or are you performing an advanced progression that maybe you're not ready for? And maybe you need to regress the exercise and perform an easier variation of the bird dog. And at that point, maybe things will clean up if they perform the appropriate regression or they perform the appropriate technique. But if not, and they still get pain, then maybe the exercise is just not appropriate for them at that time. And then we can kind of make that decision. But I can't simply answer these types of questions over the internet without really looking at somebody, seeing how they perform the exercise, knowing their symptoms, knowing their issues, and knowing the type of maybe progression or regression of that exercise they're doing. So the point being, context matters when it comes to exercise. Always consider the context of exercise and don't just think, can I do this or not? Make sure you have the appropriate technique. Does it cause you pain with proper technique or not? Are you performing the appropriate progression, regression? Those are things you got to ask yourself. And if you're unsure about them, be sure to reach out to a qualified fitness professional. Maybe that's a strength and conditioning coach, personal trainer, or maybe a physical therapist. That would be my recommendation for you guys if you guys are unsure about certain exercises, about performing them or whatnot. If you have any questions now about this video, guys, be sure to leave a comment below. And also, I just want to mention that I am posting a lot of content on Instagram right now. I highly suggest you guys follow me there because you guys will find some very valuable information, especially around low back injuries and exercise. Okay, guys, so with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. I want to wish you guys all the best and a successful and productive day. And now take care.